What's My Lane again?
It's an animated show.
Cartoon.
I don't watch cartoons.
I'll be more prepared next time.
Yeah, it's called the Baby Chicken 2000. Or Kept Up Baby Chicken.
I go by the PG-13 rules. I get 2 and a...
Are these historically accurate?
I think we should call this segment What Not to Watch.
Completely unqualified pop culture opinion.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of What's My Lane Again. I'm Chris.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Jared.
I'm Sean.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorites of 2025, including TV, movies. Jared and I will touch a little on comic books and maybe some video games in there.
I can tell you about teen books.
Yeah, well, and Tasha will tell us about some books that she's read. And then we will be talking about what we're looking forward to in the upcoming year of 2026. So let's just kick it off the bat with our top reads. And we'll include Tasha. Our top reads this year. Because most of mine are comics. I do have one regular book.
I have a bunch of regular books.
And we don't have to go into extreme depth on them like we do our podcast. But Jared, let's start with you. What's one of your top reads this year?
Well, first I'll say, if you do want to know Chris's in our top 5 and an in-depth about our comic books, you can check out the Hardcover Hideout podcast, available right now for our top reads of the year. You can go check that out. But I'll spoil a little bit. I'll give a brief. My number one, the favorite thing that I read, and I think and Chris's probably, I think is the same, unless it's changed since the last time we recorded. But Pop Scars by Pat O'Malley. And so this is, Pop Scars. It's a gritty Hollywood revenge story about Pinky. She's trying to basically kill her father, who's a famous Hollywood producer, and mayhem ensues, and it's just a crazy ride of a comic, very mature, but a very fun story. So if you ever have it, it's hard to find. It's not really available at like comic shops or even on digital, but if you can just search Pop Scars, they probably still have some on Kickstarter, but Pop Scars was my favorite read of 2025 for sure.
Mine as well. It's basically, imagine if Quentin Tarantino wrote Ocean's 11. It is a heist book with a weird, like, Tarantino-esque story. I mean, and it's definitely not for children. It is definitely not for children. I mean, there is a whole orgy scene where it just goes off the rails with this orgy scene.
Where someone gets...
The ending is...
Yeah. I was going to say, and where somebody gets assaulted by an adult toy.
An adult toy.
We'll just say that.
And the ending is like a Usual Suspects kind of ending where the ending just throws you. It is, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was my number one. My others is the new Absolute series by DC. It's basically, they've rewritten Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, with a new kind of twist. I mean, they have basically rewritten all of their backstories. This is not, Ma and Pa Kettle raising Clarky.
Kettle?
I know, Kent.
Kettle.
That's a joke because Ma and Pa Kettle. Do you know who Ma and Pa Kettle are? Of course, neither one. None of you know who Ma and Pa Kettle is.
Of course not.
It was an old series back in the 30s with kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies.
30s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were old, but the 30s?
Yeah. It's when you were in high school, right?
Yeah, but they were famous. It was like a series, like almost like the Beverly Hillbillies, except it took place in the South, and they were all kind of hillbillies. Anyways, Ma and Pa Kent don't raise little Kenty, and he comes to Earth already grown, and basically just stays with the Kents for a little while. So his backstory is completely Lois Lane.
Kenty?
Kenty, yeah, little Clark Kenty.
Okay, making sure you said Kenty. I'm like, I don't think you could say the other word.
This is a family podcast sometimes.
This is a family podcast. And then Lois Lane is like a secret agent in it. Wonder Woman, she gets taken as a child by Zeus from her island and is raised in Hades by a witch. And so she's a little bit of a mixture of a witch and Wonder Woman. So Hers is amazing. She's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite storylines is the Wonder Woman. Then Batman. Batman is not rich. He's actually being raised by his mom who didn't get killed. Martha. Why don't you say that name? And then his dad got killed, but he was like a teacher, and all his friends in it are the people who grow up to be villains. So like Edward Nygma, Oswald Copperpot is one of their friends, and so it's interesting as well. They really gave them no holds barred to rewrite their backstories, and they did. And the writers, I mean, like Kelly Thompson writes Wonder Woman, who is really known for writing female leads. Batman is Scott Snyder, and so Superman's Jason Aaron, Green Lantern is Al Ewing, and then the Martian Manhunter is Dennis Camp, and then what's his name, Jeff Lemire is doing the Flash, and so they're amazing writers. And DC just said, go for it, do what you want, and they did. I mean, the Joker, he's sort of like our main villain through all of them, and he runs a company. The company is headed by the CEO, which is Lazarus. It's the Lazarus company. So,
Ra's
what's his name,
al Ghul.
Jared? Yeah, Ra's al
Ra's al Ghul
Ghul is the CEO of the company, the Lazarus company. And so it is just, I love what they've done with it. Do you have anything else, Jared, you want to add in?
Yeah, I mean, another one. I mean, some other things I read were the Justice League, New 52, Silver Surfer by Dan Slott. But one that really, I didn't even know was out there that I really enjoyed, and I'm not sure if it was Chris or how I just found it on digital, was the Quick Stop books by Kevin Smith. Was a lot of fun, kind of extending his View Askew universe and writing stories about all the characters in his movies and stuff. And the second volume was just completely bonkers about the origin of Mubi and the Mubi franchise, the Mubi. Yeah, if you've ever seen those movies, you know what that is. And he's still writing them. There's volume 3's coming out. I think it's coming out in single issues, and now the collected edition is out in March, I think. I'll have to look that up, but it's coming out
If you
soon.
listen to this and you're a Kevin Smith fan and you love his movies, read these comics because especially the first volume, basically fills in gaps between all the movies and that universe, and you get little short stories in it that take place before Clerks, short stories that take place in between Mallrats and Clerks and after Mallrats, and it is just really good. And like you said, the second volume with the history, the backstory of Mubi, it's just, my God, it is just off the rails. It is. It was not like you start reading this and you're like, oh, that's adorable, and then it just goes off the rails. It really goes off the rails. It's this, yeah. So yeah, if you're even a casual fan of Kevin Smith's movies, I would recommend checking out Quick Stop, especially the View Askew network or series. What's the word I'm looking for? The world, the Skewniverse. What do they
Universe,
call it? Yeah, the Skewniverse.
Whatever they call it. Yeah.
It is amazing.
It's so good. So I'm looking forward to reading the next one and seeing what happens.
Yeah, me too. Tasha, what have you read?
Bye, Jared. So I've read books. So I read non-picture books. I read a lot of Lynn Painter this year. I really love Lynn Painter books. That is actually one of the books I'm looking forward to reading. She just came out with a new book.
3 men right here are going, Lynn who?
I was like, is that a person or?
Okay.
And I'm so happy that you graduated from picture books.
Yeah, is that? Yeah,
I did graduate from picture books this year.
Nothing wrong.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with picture books. Thank you, Sean.
Called graphic novels. Thank you very much.
Graphic novels. Thank you.
So is Lynn Painter a writer or is that the character?
So Lynn Painter's an author.
Okay.
So she's the author. She writes these teen romance. So I read a lot of them. There was one called The Do-Over where it was a girl stuck in a Groundhog's Day situation on Valentine's Day. There was Betting on You when it was just a bunch of people betting and they meet once and then they're strangers that keep meeting up randomly.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Red light. What do you mean betting? They bet? What do they bet on?
Oh, they're doing bets, they're gonna get together, stuff like that. They end up working together. They meet on a plane. They're like, I'm never gonna see you again. It's a romance trope.
Betting on relationships. That's
betting.
Betting
that's what it's like. So they're not betting on. Oh, I bet we don't get together in 5 years, or Like that, or are they
So there's
betting
like
that the
bets like
plane
that,
will
like
not
I bet I'm
land
never gonna
safely?
see you again, stuff like that. I bet that this
Okay.
plane's gonna crash. No.
Yeah, I bet
And
this
then
plane
I didn't
lands
read that one
safely.
this year.
$5. Okay.
And then she just came out with a book, Fake Skating. I've been wanting to buy it. I'm waiting for maybe a paperback because I prefer paperback books.
Now, so are they all like a continuing story, or are they all separate stories in
So
these books?
they're all separate stories and they're all separate couples, but there's only one that is a series so far, which is Better Than the Movies, which I have the second one, Nothing Like the Movies. I need to start that one, but I want to reread Better Than the Movies first.
So that's the name title of the book. These aren't like actual movies.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
So yeah, I read a lot of Lynn Painter. I did read graphic novels. I did read picture books. I read
Yay,
Starfire.
picture books.
So
Piccolo?
I have actually finished my collection now. I have all the paperbacks of the Teen Titans.
And who writes
So
those?
it's Cami Garcia.
She's doing another Joker Harley book too. Like the
Ooh.
one, yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
I
is
read
nothing like
Starfire.
those ones. But
Okay, so I read Starfire, and then at Con this year, I actually got to meet the author of one of the books I was reading at the time, the Harley Quinn series, which for Christmas I got the signed copy of. Yeah.
awesome.
Sean, did you read anything this year?
Not nerdy. I read like
Ooh.
self-help books and like about intellectual stuff, so sorry.
Good stuff too.
Intellectual. Yeah, those are good.
I can tell
Yeah.
you the book I didn't want to read this year.
I listened to a couple of those this
The
year.
Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby. Not a good book.
Now, I did read a series, or I'm reading a series now that I told Jared about. That is really good. I think you all would enjoy. It's called the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I have read up to book 5 now, and if you like Dungeons and Dragons, this book is amazing. It's imagine Dungeons and Dragons meets what was
Ready
the
Player One.
Ready Player One, except in this world, it's not. The action doesn't take place in virtual reality; it takes place in real life. It's about aliens who come down to Earth. They have basically flattened the Earth and stole our resources. And anyone who didn't get flattened or killed, give them an option to survive by playing a game, which is basically like a Dungeons and Dragons game where they go down and there's like 19 levels of different dungeons. They call them dungeons, but each level is more of a scenario that's going on where it's, can be anything from the 5 islands where they have to merge the 5 islands to just making it through as long as you live to the next one till the next door opens. So, but the characters are amazing. One of the best characters in it is a cat, a Princess Donut, who she was the pet of Carl, and he gave her a potion to make Princess Donut his pet, but it wasn't the potion he thought, so it made her sentient. And she is now a character, and she talks, and she is just the funniest. And she basically is like every cat owner's nightmare because she tells everything that he does, that he has done in his life when she's around. And you're like, oh my God, that would be horrible to have your cat talk. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's called Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dennyman.
Yeah, I'm just like an hour into the first book, and it's really good. And I would recommend listening to it because the narrator does a really good job.
Does an amazing job.
All the voices are. It's not like he doesn't just use one voice for everything. Like he has actual voices and that he uses for all the different characters, and it's good. So I'm looking forward to.
Go ahead.
As I said, I'm looking forward to getting into more of them. I just have to find time to when am I going to listen to it? I don't really have. My commute to work's like 10 minutes, and so I got to when am I going to sit? Just when am I going to find time to listen to the audiobook? So it's
And one of the things they have in it is like a chat system that they have in their head, and it's basically typing. And Princess Donut keeps everything in cap locks, like she's yelling. So when the narrator, the guy who reads the book, does her lines for that, he yells them every time. They're like, "Donut, turn off your cap lock." All right, so those were up.
Is this real quick? Since you're recommending it, where can you listen to? Is it on all the Spotify
Hoopla,
and all that, or is
it's on Hoopla? It's on Audible.
Audible? Okay.
Yeah, it's on Audible. It's on Hoopla. You can read it on Hoopla. I think they have the audio version on Hoopla as well, but I know they at least have the book version.
Is it a picture book or an actual book?
It is an actual word book. What do you call them, Jared?
Pros.
Pros? No.
It's a
Pros.
prose
Well,
book.
well, that's good,
It's a
Tasha,
word
because you
book.
graduated from picture books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one graduates from picture books. They just take a break from picture books.
Right, exactly.
All right. Moving on. Did you have any video games you want to talk about, Sean?
If you have either a buddy or a significant other, it's a great couch co-op game. It actually was up for Game of the Year, which is called Splits Fiction. It's great. It's a really awesome, fast-paced by the same people that did It Takes Two. It's very much cooperative, very fast-paced. It's about essentially these people that write books for a living. This company starts up where they can turn them into a VR kind of reality. And so these people come in to give them their content and then find out that the company's actually trying to steal their content. And the two main characters fight to break out and defeat the villain. But it's really fast paced. The guy's like out to get them the whole time while they're stuck in this VR world, and they keep going in and out of their creations. One's like a sci-fi writer, the other one is a fantasy writer. So it hops back and forth with like dragons and space and like each level. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, mostly I've been playing older games like Far Cry 3 and Last of Us 2, and just either playing ones I haven't played before or playing again. I mean, with like The Last of Us coming out, and I wanted to play the game again, and so it's still great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love them. Since we don't have that many movies between all of us, we'll do movies next because we'll probably spend most of the time with TV.
I have 8
We'll start with
movies.
you, Sean. What was your in your movie list?
So actually, one of them got added literally last night. I watched F1 on Apple. It's outstanding. It's hands down the best movie I saw all year.
I heard it was good.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
think
wanting
it's
to watch
really
it.
good.
Highly recommend it. It's free on Apple. I honestly regret not seeing it in theaters because it probably would have been amazing with the visuals, because it's really well like done with the cameras on the cars and everything. You feel like you're right there in F1, and you feel the speed of it and all that. It's great. I compared it. I was talking to Chris last night. I compared it to
Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick and how good that was with the
No, it wasn't.
flying, like how you felt like you were in the combat. Same idea. Like you felt like you were racing, and it's really good. Story's also really good too. Like nothing like to write home about, but still really good. Like it keeps you really entertained. It's not just a throwaway story, but it's a great movie. Like I said, like it's definitely my favorite movie of the year. Which, I mean, to be honest, it's a very low bar since I thought the movies were pretty lackluster this year, but F1 was great.
Yeah, when I asked him, like, oh, what's it about? He's like, F1 racing. I'm like, no shit. I'm like, what's the damn storyline about? And it's really sad that Brad
come on, you set
Pitt
yourself up for that one.
dies in a car crash at the end.
Does he?
It's
I'm
really
not even
sad.
affirm or deny.
I don't
No.
know.
Okay,
He won't
I
tell
know
me.
he doesn't.
I just guessed. I was like,
He doesn't.
Isn't it
Because
about
it's
Isn't it like the older racer and then a young guy comes along?
Yeah.
I think they made that movie already. It was called Days of Thunder.
yeah, it
Similar,
was,
Same
but
premise.
it
Same
was,
premise.
it was Paul Newman, right? Paul Newman and Tom Cruise.
a little different.
No, it was
It's more like
Robert Duvall and
Wasn't it Brad Pitt? No.
It was
no.
No, that was Tom Cruise.
Tom
No.
Cruise. Okay, but in that
Wait,
one,
I
the
thought the
new
F1
guy's
movie was Brad Pitt.
Yes,
It
the
is
F1
Brad
movie is
Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Days
Brad
of
Pitt.
Thunder is Tom Cruise.
Yes. But the difference is they want the young guy to
And-
succeed. In Days of Thunder, it's the opposite. The young guy's like trying to supplant the old guy. This one was they had a rookie. They bring him in
And-
to bring in the old guy to mentor and try to
say
save
the
the
old
race,
guy.
the race team because it's struggling. So he's kind of like almost like like for the last couple of decades, he's just been like a racer for hire kind of thing. He just kind of goes around doing lots of different races. And so his buddy owns an F1 team and invites it and convinces them to become race as the number 2 driver. So it's a little different. It was good.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
other 2 movies, and I'll keep my hands down for these.
Keep him up.
We watched this on Netflix. Like you don't care?
No, like hands up,
The-
you're under arrest.
Okay, you watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. It's one of the Knives Out movies, the third one. It's
Oh.
called
Yeah.
Wake Up.
I do want to
Wake
see
Up
that.
Dead Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
it's
wanna see
hands
that.
down the best of the 3.
Nice.
It is really great actors, an actual, like, I feel like the first two were, this one's a little bit like more serious. Like, it does have silly comedy in it too, but it's definitely more like, oh, this is like a legitimate like mystery. Really good. Highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. The second
Yeah,
one,
and the first one,
was,
technically.
I like
No
the first one. I
mysteries.
love the first one. Yeah, I love the first
Yeah.
one. The second one was just kind of
Yeah.
silly. It does,
yeah, this
with the
one's
Edward
way better than
Norton
the second
thing,
one,
yeah.
and I actually think it's better than the first one.
Now,
It's
is Jamie Lee
more
Curtis in this one?
dramatic. No.
She was only in
No.
the first one.
Okay, she
No.
wasn't the first one.
Yeah.
I thought I saw they brought
Whole
some
different
characters
cast.
back.
No.
Okay,
The only one they
All new
brought back
characters.
is
Daniel
just
Craig.
David Craig. He's the
Daniel
only
Craig.
Yeah.
existing.
Okay.
And Daniel
Really?
Craig's the only one through all three. And actually, Daniel Craig doesn't come into like probably about 30 minutes into the movie, which one of the things I really liked about it. Cause like they established the characters in kind of this like small town drama around their Catholic church. And so
Oh,
when he
is this the
joins,
one
it's
with?
like, it's good. Glenn Close is in it. She's not in
She's
Harry
the
Potter.
nun. No, it's
Yeah.
Glenn Close. I was thinking it was actually the other girl, but it's Glenn Close
She's
who
not
was
a-
the.
Glenn Close's not a nun. She's
okay.
just kind of like really big in the church. Like she's like runs their books. Glenn Close is in it. She's really great.
Well, Glenn Close-
Mila
yeah,
Kunis is in it, and she plays the cop of the town, the sheriff of the town. Josh Brolin is really good. He plays the priest, who's
Josh
quite,
Brolin as in Thanos.
eccentric.
Josh Brolin.
Yes. He
What
plays
other? Is
he
there
plays
another one?
he plays Wicks, who's the Monsignor Wicks, who's like the senior priest. Really great. Highly recommend it. And then my last one, and this is pretty much because I know you guys are gonna pick the other superhero movie. I prefer Fantastic Four. If I'm gonna pick a superhero movie, I prefer Fantastic Four over Superman. So I would say if you're going to watch the year that had very little good superhero movies, I thought Fantastic Four was a standout over Superman.
Did you
Yeah,
leave
and
Jared,
Jared-
or did you just shirt off his
Yeah.
camera? He's like, I'm out of here.
Wow.
I
Okay.
agree. I liked Fantastic Four. I didn't hate it. I mean, it was out of all of the Fantastic Four movies, was the best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
By far.
But it did not surpass Superman in my case. But I know for you it did. But I actually enjoyed it. Fantastic Four is on my list because it was still an actually good movie. And like I told Jared before, I still do not like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. I like him as an actor. I think he's great in a lot of stuff he does, almost everything he does. I just did not see him as Mr. Fantastic. I mean, I know I really did like John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, but that was more living up to the fans casting. They want him in there. But I could think of some other people I would have been better Mr. Fantastics. But otherwise, I mean, the way they did Galactus and Silver Surfer, amazing. They did it right. They didn't make him a storm
It was
cloud
great.
or a head that you don't never
And
see.
it actually
the
felt
way
like a
they did it
family.
was amazing. Yeah.
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 I agree.
I thought they really felt like a family. I don't know. I thought it was more heartwarming. I thought it was honestly probably, a lot of cases, just a better story. I would say Superman's more funny and probably has some better action sequences, but I thought as a storyline, I thought Fantastic Four was better. I knew you guys were talking about Superman, so I did put it on there. I would say Superman was a good movie. I enjoyed it, but I just figured I would highlight Fantastic Four since you guys might not have put it on your list. But that's it for movies.
So I guess Jared and I have a lot of the same movies. So I'll do the ones I don't have because I know Jared has Superman on it. So I'll let Jared talk about Superman. But one of mine that wasn't on Jared's was Novocaine. I saw this year and it was really good. It's basically
Which
the storyline about the guy, Novocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It is good. I watched it too. I would put it on my list for sure, but yeah. Good. Go ahead.
I mean, it was a funny story. I mean, it was really had to like suspend your disbelief in reality with this movie because the only thing about him was he has that disease where he doesn't feel pain. But the shit that guy goes through, he would be dead. I mean, he's not a superhero. I mean, like we were talking about at the end of the movie, he's got like a compound fracture with his like bone sticking through his arm. And we're like, this guy would be like dead from loss of blood within the first 20 minutes of this movie. He sticks his hand into a vat of boiling oil to grab a gun. I'm like, granted, you don't feel pain, but you're still going to have scars and it's basically going to kill you.
Right.
But it's such a good movie. The characters in it, it's, what's his name from The Boys?
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, who's the main guy in it. And it's just, he plays, it starts out, he's like a kind of a mousy character who, because of his whole life with the not being able to feel pain, has to like keep a schedule. He can only do certain things. He won't eat anything because he's afraid he'll choke to death. And so he basically lives on a liquid diet and like goes to work, goes home, goes to work, goes
He was
home.
afraid that he would bite his tongue off and not know
Bite
it.
his tongue off, that's it, not
Yeah.
choke.
And he had to set timers to go to the bathroom because he didn't
Yep.
even the
'Cause he
pains
can't
of going
tell.
to the bathroom, his bladder could explode if he doesn't set timers to go to the bathroom. Those are the things that you wouldn't. But I would still think there would be some type of, I don't know, like
pressure.
pressure or
Like, even though
something.
you don't
Like
feel
you'd
pain,
be like,
yeah, you get
yeah.
pressure. How's he not shit himself then?
right?
But that was one of mine. And then the only other thing I had, well, I don't know. I think, Jared, do you have the Thunderbolts on there?
No,
Tasha, you have the
I
Thunderbolts,
saw
right?
it, but I didn't. It was
Yeah.
fine. It was good. I wouldn't say.
It's so funny that
mean-
we don't have that many Marvel movies on there this year.
I have 2.
No,
Hopefully 2026 will be the year of Marvels.
my favorite movie was the
Yeah,
Captain
I'm
America
more
one.
excited for what's coming out.
Which one?
The
You said
Captain
Captain
America,
America?
Brave New World. That was
Yeah,
my
that
favorite
one was
movie of the
amazing.
year.
Really?
That
so
was my
good.
favorite movie this
Yeah,
year.
best movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
So good.
Like the Batman.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Another one I have on here that I know none of you guys watch. It's actually not a movie. It is a movie, but it's a documentary, and it's called "I Like Me," the John Candy documentary.
Oh, I heard really good things. I've been meaning to watch that.
It is so
I've heard
good.
really good things, yeah.
That dude was such a nice guy, and anyone who talks about him, you can't find anybody who's like, I think he was kind of an asshole. But no, I mean, he was just such a good guy, and he probably would still. I think what killed him was the overworking, stress, and the drinking and smoking. He was a huge drinker and smoker, and so with his weight and everything. I mean, he never wanted to, he wanted to be an actor for him, not for his body type. So, he never made a point to lose weight for his job. But he did try and lose weight. It just never stuck on him. But yeah, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I loved John Candy to begin with and was really sad when he died. But just watching the documentary just made you like him even more.
yeah, it's
And
on my list.
that's about what's on my list to watch.
It's on my list to watch. Yeah, for sure.
Tasha, what do you have?
Isn't it Jared's turn? Or did Jared already have all of
We'll end
his?
with Jared because we know what Jared has. We'll see what you
Brave
have.
New
You
World.
don't know what I have?
Brave New
Okay.
World.
I know what you have because you saw a couple movies I didn't see. Yeah, Brave New World.
I did. Brave New World is not on my top 10.
Well,
So
it's
I'm
on
going to just
top
mention some
2.
that
I
you
don't think
guys...
it's anybody's top 10.
I didn't even watch 10 movies this year, and it's still not on my top 10. So
Right.
really watched 10 movies. I just couldn't think of them. So one of the ones that I did see that was actually pretty good and they stuck to the story well is How to Train Your Dragon, the live action one. They did it justice. They did actually do that well. I did enjoy it.
Now, with How I Trained Your Dragon, did they hire new actors or did some of the actors, thought
Only one.
I
read.
don't know.
Just
it
the
was
one to play
just-
Dad.
it's the dad, that's
Gerard
right.
Butler.
Gerard
Just
Butler.
Gerard Butler. He's the only one. Everyone else they recast.
Okay.
Yeah. So one that I'm shocked no one has mentioned. Come on, guys. K-pop Demon Hunters? No. Okay.
Didn't even watch it.
Okay, I've watched it only because my children made me.
Jared's gone!
Now I
I'm
will
not
have to
showing
say,
them.
it wasn't bad, but the hype for that movie, God, I just could not believe the hype
It
for
was
that
not
movie. And I
written
watched it and I
for
was
the-
like, I mean, it was good, but not that great.
I
So
don't think it was written for Jared and I's age or gender, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes, it was written for 5-year-olds and Kira.
Yeah.
But
Gender
no,
doesn't
I
matter
did.
because our nephew loves it, or my nephew, Kira, Tasha's cousin, and he's what, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
So K-pop Demon Hunters was actually really good. I did enjoy it. Good soundtrack. It was all around good story and everything. So that's one of the ones. And then this is one that I don't think any of you watched. My dad didn't even realize I watched it. Weapons.
I heard that
I
was
heard
really
good things
good.
about that.
Yeah, I heard great
It's
things about
really
that movie.
good. The story and how they
What's
did
it about?
It's about kids that go missing.
Oh, that's right. With the grade school, the grade
Yes,
school class.
that
and
every
it's
one class, every kid goes missing minus one kid. and you don't know what's going on, but every single layer of this story, you're like, oh my God, we watched this. It was like so good. The twist at the end, you don't really expect a lot of it, but it was a really good thought out movie. I really enjoyed it. I watched
Did you watch
it
it in theaters or on streaming?
I watched it on a dorm floor at
Oh, yeah, that's
NAU
right.
with my sister and her roommates.
Okay, so what streaming service is it on so we can watch it?
A DVD. I don't know. I
Oh.
think we watched it
Oh.
on.
DVD.
What?
What is that?
What's a
Yeah,
DVD?
Yeah, Jared.
Yeah,
What's a DVD?
I heard a
It's-
Blu-ray.
It's round and it kind of has like reflectives.
Is that a streaming service?
Is that like Laserdisc?
Laserdisc? Right.
No, I think we watched it on MB actually because they're college students. They actually don't really have streaming services.
Well, I know they have DVD player because I gave them a lot of DVDs to watch.
Yeah. So we watched that. Weapons is a new movie though. It came out in 2025. It was really good. I do highly recommend it. We did make fun of some of the characters just because of how it ended and stuff. It was also like midnight and we're like laughing.
Is it like supposed to be a scary show?
Well, yeah, no, it's like a psychological horror movie. It's really like, oh my God. But some of the scenes in there, you're like, this is funny. So yeah, but I highly recommend this movie. It was actually really good. Dad, you should actually watch it. You would like it.
Yeah, I plan on seeing it.
Yeah. So that was one of my favorite movies I've watched was Weapons. It was so good. Okay.
There is a movie I watched in 2025, but it came out in 2023, so I wasn't sure how we were doing this, but it's one of those like cult movies I love. It's called The Wrath of Becky. Basically, it's just about this girl who Sean Scott Williams is the bad guy in it.
Sean
And
William
so-
Scott?
Yes, Sean William Scott is the bad guy. Stifler.
Yeah.
But Becky is basically this girl who's her whole life been through the foster system because her mother and father both were murdered by cults. And so these three like guys come to a diner she's working at, and this like piss her off, and she ends up like throwing coffee in one of them and like just makes them mad. So they follow her home, and they were going to scare her. And in the process, the lady she lives with comes down with a gun. They end up killing her and then stealing Becky's dog. And so the whole story is about her getting revenge to get her dog back. And you find out that where they were going was sort of like a KKK kind of rally group where they were going to go blow up
Okay.
an actual protest, and she ends up stopping them only because she wants her dog back. But it is such a good movie. It's just one of those movies that wow, it was so good. But that was from 2023, so it wasn't from 2025, but I did watch it last year. And now, Jared, what about your movies? We know what you have on there that we haven't talked about. Number one movie of all time.
Yeah. Before that, we've had this is our first podcast of the year, and no one's talked about Predator yet. So this is the time.
Oh my God. This is the time.
Well, one of the
We have to start off the
So,
year strong.
we got to start off the year strong. Something else one movie I watched that was really good that was the Predator Killer of Killers, which is the animated version or animated installment that's on Hulu, and it's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did Prey, and he did the new Badlands. So it's kind of an anthology film. It follows three different characters. There's a Viking, a ninja, and a World War II pilot, and they all have different interactions with the Predator. So they're all from different times, but they end up all together on the Predator planet at the end, and they have to work together to try and defeat the Predator, but none of them speak the same language, and they have no idea what's going on. So it kind of leaves it open for this to be kind of canon into the whole Predator series. So it's really good. At first, it took me a little bit to get used to the animation, but it's a really cool story, and the ninja versus the Predator was awesome. Like their fight together, is actually ended up being two ninjas was really cool. So I would definitely recommend it. It's only like I think it's only 90 minutes or less. It's
What's on? What can you stream it on?
Hulu.
Hulu? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So I would recommend that. And
Yeah,
then
I do
other
wanna
than
see
that
that's on my list.
is the best movie of 2025, which was Superman.
Yes, it was.
By James Gunn.
Best movie. James Gunn's universe is amazing.
Who brought
That was really
Superman
good. I
back.
did like it.
Yep. And it lived up to the hype for sure. It was everything we wanted in a Superman DC movie for a long time. So I was yeah.
I actually rewatched it to give it a second shot. I actually liked it less when I watched it the second time. So
You're entitled to your own opinion.
That should be the comment. You're entitled to your own opinion.
yeah,
I mean, he thought
Even-
Fantastic Four was better.
the Superman movie was fun. It just took itself way too not seriously
Okay,
enough.
so-
It was way too silly.
Going
taste.
so are you a Snyderverse guy? Do you like the horrible Superman that was Man of Steel?
You know he
Where he
I
does.
prefer
basically-
it. Yep.
Yeah, I know
Yep,
where he
he
was
does.
basically
Yep.
Batman with an S on his chest.
Yeah,
he was a,
it
I
he was
prefer
a,
that.
a murdering criminal. The guy who can fly faster and run faster than the Flash decided to sit there and watch his father get murdered or killed by a tornado rather than just doing it so fast that no one would be able to see him and save his father and go, fuck you, Dad, doing the, no, wait. Jesus Christ, save your goddamn dad. You're a fucking
Right.
superhero. You can move faster than the speed of light. Go move him, chain him somewhere else, and it's like time it to right when about the tornado's about to hit, and then they'll just think that you got thrown somewhere else. But lets
Yeah.
his father
Yeah,
die,
you know, yeah,
and then
you know,
murders
Superman
everyone
should
in that
save-
town.
And then your guys has to use his speed to save a squirrel.
That's right.
So,
See,
'cause
exactly.
That's really
Yeah.
important.
And a dog, and that is
A
very
dog.
important.
Yeah.
Yep.
He saves
sure.
every living creature. He even wanted to save the beast before they threw the bomb down his skeleton and blew him up.
Right.
Yeah,
put
while
him
he's
into
having
a
a
zoo.
very dramatic moment, there's this
Yeah, see,
silly thing going behind him.
you
Yeah.
like murder and mayhem. We actually
No.
like pure justice and
I
good
just
goodness.
like good story, not just silliness all over the place.
Okay,
Yeah,
so moving on to television.
Yay!
This is where most of my list is from.
That's
I
where
did
my entire list is from.
I've watched a lot of television.
Honestly,
I guess we'll
went
go
back
one at a
and-
time and one at a time because I'm sure that Jared and I'm sure a lot of us have a lot of repeats on our list. Tasha, let's start with you. What show do you want to add? Because you look like you're all excited to talk about
Yep.
what you watched.
I gotta watch the ending of Stranger Things.
That's on my list. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things ended sad, but I did actually really enjoy it this last season. I've watched it twice actually this last season because I watched it by myself and then I watched it with my family. I didn't watch Stranger Things when it first came out because I was too young and I was terrified, but I got into Stranger Things and I was really excited for the new season. I also didn't realize it was volumes, so volume 1 ended and I've screamed because I didn't realize it and why did they end it this way? This better not be over.
That's why I wait till everything's on and then watch.
Yes. So I really did enjoy that. Stranger Things. I love it. I definitely have said some stuff that I
Without
loved
doing
this.
spoilers, because some
Yes.
people may have not watched it.
Yeah.
So I definitely loved this. It was really good. I gotta talk to Sean about it a little bit before my parents because they actually
Mhm.
watched it.
Now, did you watch the earlier ones? Did you go back and watch Stranger Things seasons 1 through 4
Me?
before? Yeah.
No, I didn't rewatch. I watched a bunch of recaps. Well, actually, I just remembered because I've watched it recently.
But
So I was
did you
like,
ever
oh.
see them? Did you ever actually watch them prior to
Yeah,
this?
because I just rewatched it a little
Okay, that's
2
what I was
months
wondering, because I
ago.
know you said you hadn't seen them yet, so I wasn't sure if you actually went back and watched season 1 through 4.
I've watched season 1 through 4. I watched it later. The first time I started to rewatch it was when Kira sewed her finger. So I'm watching Stranger Things where there's loud noises and stuff and I hear screams and I didn't know if it was from my TV or from my sister. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, no, I really did enjoy Stranger Things. It was really fun. I liked the ending. I did like it. They did leave some stuff open and they did do some good stuff, but it was a good ending. There we go.
Okay, so I want to say that, without spoiling anything, it wasn't the best series finale I've ever seen, but it wasn't the worst by any means. I do feel that they left a lot open, and I do feel like when they did the wrap up to what everyone's been up to afterwards, they skipped a lot of characters. I mean, there's a lot of people that we saw since almost some of them from season 2, that they don't tell us what happened to them after this. And I know you can leave it up to whatever you want to think, but I did find that there were things that happened in the season finale that did feel like they either were trying to save on budget money or decided to, like the final battle, without ruining anything. I just was surprised some things didn't show up in that final battle, and it was just them against one main thing. Yeah, I liked it, and I think it wrapped it up very well. I don't want a spinoff, and they're doing a spinoff. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do a spinoff.
Yeah, me neither.
But, I mean, I think, who was I? Was it you, Sean, I was talking about? Where we were saying...
They announced the spin-off. I don't want to get into details because it spoils the finale, but
okay,
there's a part in the finale, and they've already confirmed.
Did you watch it, Jared?
No.
Okay, I didn't.
Do you
Do you
Stranger
ever watch
Things?
Stranger Things?
Of course.
Okay.
I may
So
not
you
watch
haven't
this
watched-
one because I mean, they took like forever to put out this new season, so I'm like, I might be over it, and just be like, I'm not gonna go. I have to go back and rewatch it, and I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I was just like, don't take 2 years between seasons and put that shit out.
Well, if it helps, this is 2 years later.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it does help, this is 2 years later.
Well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help my memory of what happened in the last season. But thanks
Yeah.
for the.
And that's
thanks for
why
that.
they
I
Netflix-
rewatched the whole thing, actually.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it all over now right now too.
No. I rewatched the whole thing before
I don't got time for that.
the finale.
Hey,
I mean,
I
I'll
got-
be honest.
Ain't got time to
I had
bleed.
to cut some. I had to cut some things, so I want to keep my list down to 7, and it did not make my list. So that shows where I think Stranger Things season 5 lands.
yeah,
So I don't watch that much stuff. I can tell you what my fascination right now is, if you guys want to know. But it's hard for me to watch TV because I either get distracted, get bored of it, or what part of my, like, when I work and stuff, I like to put on background noise, not like what I'm actually doing. So it's either music or something I've watched before. So it's usually like a Disney Channel show. So I didn't watch that much stuff this year.
well, yeah, you did. You just probably don't remember. Like, did you put Wednesday on your list?
I did. So I watched Wednesday before my parents finished it. So that's how we've been rolling lately.
It was good. I didn't think it was as good as the first season.
No, it wasn't as good as the first season.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it. I started watching it. Ashley started watching the rest, and I went, yeah, you can watch it without me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good."
do that with some
it was
shows.
okay. It didn't have that oomph that the first season did, and I really do not like how they're doing this thing now, where it's season 2, but we're gonna do season 2, volume 1,
Yeah,
season
that
2, volume
sucks.
2,
Just give
where
it
they're
all.
gonna give us 4 episodes and then make us wait like 4 months for the next 4 episodes.
Give
It's
me.
better. It's better than what some of the other ones where they do it's a weekly episode that takes forever. So I don't know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but I want to like sit down and binge watch it. You're streaming. Just give it all to me. Yeah. So yeah, Wednesday it wasn't as good as the first season. I would agree with that. There was one more I watched that I want to talk about, which is High Potential. I talked about it before.
I love High Potential.
Season 2 was amazing. It's
Yeah.
actually still going on. They
And it
took like
left
a
on-
2-month
yeah.
hiatus, and it left on a cliffhanger. And I was so mad. But yeah, it's a really good show. Watch it.
I know a lot of mine are on Jared's, so I'm going to do one I know is not on Jared's. And this is added because I just watched it. It is from 2025, and I binged
I know what it is.
I know what
I
it is.
binged it. I highly recommend it. So if you guys are fans of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, this is Vince Gilligan's new one. It's called Pluribus. And the story is just, he is such a good writer. And it's one of those shows where, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the premise is basically, it starts out with SETI, and they are getting a signal from space. And so, being America that we are, we translate that signal, and it finds out it's a chemical compound that they can make. So what do? They make it, and it turns out it's a virus or not a virus. They can't really tell what it is, but what it does is it basically turns the world into a hive mind. So everyone is now part of a singular mind. They were trying to do it in sections, but then the military found out about it, and so they had to rush their plan, so they ended up spreading it throughout the world all at once. Well, some people's minds couldn't handle it, and so they die. I think they lost like 8 billion people on that day that died. But our main character, she is an author. She writes romance novels, and she is so bitter. She just hates the world. She hates people. And her wife is the one that dies, one of them that dies. And for some reason, 11 people in the world are immune to it. They don't get affected. And so she is trying to get these people together to try to stop it and find a way to reverse it. But most of the people are okay with it. Because this hive mind will do anything to please the people who it didn't affect. So you have one guy who's like basically getting sports cars and any girl he wants. It's really weird, but it is such a good show that I binge watched it in one night. I highly recommend it. I cannot wait for the next season, and it did get renewed, so that's even better. And of course, it's Vince Gilligan. So, Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, his track record is amazing. So
it looks good.
It is
Time to
really
check
good.
it out.
Yeah, check it out. What about you,
And
Jared?
that's on Apple TV, by the way.
That is on Apple Television. On Apple Television, or as you kids call it, Apple TV.
Apple Plus. Apple TV Plus.
What do you have, Sean? What is something on your list? Because I know what Jared has, and it's almost the exact same things as Jared.
Okay. Let me pull up my thing, sorry. So, I want to start off just because I know I mentioned this in our mid-year, but it's still my favorite show of all year, which is Andor, second season of Andor. It's hands down the best television I watched all year, on top of it being Star Wars, so it was my cup of tea. But I can't highly recommend it enough. It is amazing, so well done. Like I said, it came out in like January, or I think it was when it came out. It's still my favorite at the end of the year. I've actually already rewatched it once this year. It's really good. Highly recommend it.
I need to catch up on that. I haven't watched it yet. Does it take
It's
place?
so
So does Andor season 2? How close are we getting to Rogue One?
Literally, the end of the last episode goes right into Rogue One.
Okay, so then Andor's done now.
Yes, Andor's done. They designed it as the 2 seasons going in, and they just already had it planned out, and that's how it ended. But yeah, like, I'm not spoiling anything, but like literally the last scene is him getting onto the ship where he's going in the beginning of Rogue One.
Okay.
So it literally goes right into Rogue One.
Right into Rogue One.
Yeah, but super good. But it has so much great backstory, political drama. I can't recommend it enough. Another one that's on here, which I know you guys haven't watched and you should, is Severance season 2. I actually watched all of Severance this year because I didn't watch Severance the first season, but was recommended when the second season came out. So I watched the first one, and I was happy I did because I don't know how you haven't watched the second season.
Yeah, I don't have watched the second one either.
The first season ended on a cliffhanger. The second season, I was really happy because I was like, oh, good, I go right into second season. Second season's even better than the first season, which is hard. But that's the thing, like, both of those, that's why they're at the top of my list. Both cases, the second seasons are better than the first one, which is hard to do in a lot of cases. And actually, the third one that continues this trend is Silo. It's an Apple TV show. The first season was really good, but the second season's even better. Second season what is Silo about? Outstanding. It's post-apocalyptic, kind of like everyone's stuck in a fallout shelter, like in Fallout, like not a lot more serious, but essentially something happened on the outside and it's not livable. It's been many, many generations underground in this silo. So like even they don't even know like necessarily what caused the situation. It's been that many generations, and there's definitely, there's certain people that know what's going on, and they of course keep it from the public and everyone else. It's half political intrigue, half post-apocalyptic. It's really, really good. The second season's even better than the first season. It has that actress who plays the mom in Dune. The Dune movies. I can't remember the actress, the British. The British actress. Yeah. She's the main character. She's so good. Highly recommend it. Like I said, season 2 was even better than season 1. I know this is on yours, so I'll just skip it. I'll skip because I'm assuming Paradise is on your guys's. Another one was the Bear season 3. Really good.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, really, really good. I would still say the second season might be slightly better, but it's on par. Like, it's really good. Bear's just great television. It's, great character development, really well written. So Bear season 3 was really, really good. Another one on another Apple. I actually, when I was making this list, I was like, man, I have a lot of Apple shows on here. Our Friends and Neighbors is really funny, really good.
I wanted to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah. Essentially, it's about a rich guy that who was in finance. He gets fired from his job and has alimony and everything else. And so essentially, rich guy gets laid off, has alimony and child support, and he was he's a millionaire, so all that stuff's really expensive. And to keep up his lifestyle, he starts stealing from his rich neighbors. Really great, really funny.
Who's in it? Oh, I know. It's John Hamm.
John Hamm, yeah, plays the guy who gets laid off.
Yep.
Or not laid off, fired.
Yeah.
Really great. Super funny. A very original concept. Really has a lot of twists and turns too that you don't expect. It's already been signed up to pick up for a second season, so it's worth watching. And then another one I have on here is a show on Prime called Countdown. It was essentially a show about a task force that gets put together between PD, FBI, LAPD, FBI, Homeland Security, all this different stuff, and then they group together to take down a terrorist threat in LA. Really great. You were talking about Supernatural, and what's his name? The guy who plays Dean. That actor is in Countdown.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's one of the main characters in it. It's good. It's definitely more of that cop investigative action kind of show, but it's enjoyable. And then, like I said, the other one that's on my list that I know is on your guys' list is Paradise, because it was outstanding. I'm really looking forward to season two. So,
yeah. Jared, I know I think what you probably have left is the same stuff I have.
Yep, pretty much.
Go ahead. We'll just discuss.
Okay. Murderbot is the first one.
Yeah.
And Sean,
Murderbot. I didn't put it on the list. That was great. You're right. I love
a great
Murderbot.
show.
I've tried to put it on my list. It was.
Yeah. And
I cannot wait. Did we find out if it renewed or not?
No, I don't know. That one's also on Apple TV, so I'm surprised Sean since Sean's sponsored by Apple TV now, everything's watched.
Right. Yeah.
It has been renewed. It has been renewed for a new season, looking at late 26 or early 27 for a new season.
Okay.
But that was fun. It was it's based on a
Short
novella
stories.
series. Yeah. I listened to the first one. It was, pretty much right out of the book, the series, but I like it. It was just 30-minute episodes or less, and it was funny.
Yeah.
It's, you kind of get a little action in there. It's just and it was super quick to watch, but super fun. I like that, the Skarsgård, whichever, the other, not Bill, the other one, I forget his name. He's the bot.
Oh wait, no, Eric is his character from True Blood.
Right. He's really good in it. I love the dry humor that he has, and he's just so that's definitely worth watching. That's fun. Then Alien Earth.
Yeah.
I had on there.
Earth.
I really enjoyed that. Big fan of the Alien series. If you guys haven't seen Alien Romulus, the last movie, it was definitely worth watching if you're like the Alien franchise. The Alien Earth was really good. Had the synthetic humans, and we don't want to give away too much, but
good ending though.
Good ending. A lot of alien. You get to see a ton of the. It's not just you just don't see a half a face or they're in the shadows. There's full on alien action. So
Full frontal alien action.
Full frontal alien action.
I did love the fact that we also got a whole bunch of different aliens in it. It wasn't just our normal what are they called? The
xenomorphs.
That it wasn't just a normal xenomorph.
Yeah,
you got to see
the
eyeball.
The eye one was crazy, and then that big one is a big flower.
And another thing you got to see that was very unique from any of the other Alien movies is sort of a younger teenage xenomorph.
Yeah.
Usually we get the little thing that crawls out of the body and runs away. Yep. And then the next thing we see is the full grown xenomorph. But we got to see a juvenile xenomorph in this one.
I really like that part too. That's good.
Which, spoiler, a junior, a little baby xenomorph looks just like a big xenomorph, just smaller.
Yeah. Just smaller. But yeah, that's a good point. I really like that too, or it's just not they jump out and then the next day they're huge.
Yep.
And they do actually grow. And they're a juvenile one. So I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I highly recommend that too. That was such a good series.
Yeah, and that got renewed too, so I'm looking forward to that. That is not on Apple TV. Sorry, Sean. I don't know if you're allowed to watch
sorry,
it.
Sean.
It's on
Your
Hulu.
contract
It's
doesn't allow you to watch that.
It's on Hulu.
I'll watch when it comes to Apple TV.
And then, of course, what else do you have on your list? I know we're going to talk about this, because Sean has it on his list too.
Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos. It's on my
I
list.
liked that
Yeah.
one.
No, I know which one you're talking about, but Creature Commandos
I know.
was really good in the Gunverse. So again, Sean, you're probably
the
out.
beginning of the Gunverse.
Yeah,
This was the first of them.
yeah, the first of the Gunverse, the animated.
Actually,
Creature
Sean,
Commandos.
I think you would enjoy this. I think
Yeah.
you would enjoy
Yeah.
the Creature Commandos.
It's
It's not
good.
on
Yeah,
Apple
I
TV.
would.
No,
No,
it's
it's
in
on
my-
HBO.
Sorry, can't watch
Can't
it.
watch it.
It's on HBO. Eventually, soon it'll be on Netflix since now they own Warner Brothers.
I do have some honorable mentions before
So
we
that-
go on to.
well,
What do you have
one
left?
more we
Okay.
didn't talk about. Of course, we all watched is Reacher.
Reacher.
Right?
That was one of my
Yeah.
honorable mentions. Reacher season 3.
You
Week 3?
watched it, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
of
was
course.
good.
Yeah.
Tasha's the only one who hasn't watched it.
What was the other one
I
where
just
you
tried
These
said?
to-
old men.
Peacemaker
I try
season
to
2.
avoid.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Peacemaker.
Yeah. I actually pulled up the document that had our mid-year stuff. And so I tried to take up, because I was like, we're just going to repeat all the same stuff. So I tried to pick some things that weren't on there.
Yeah.
So I got to
Yeah.
include Reacher and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just going to use Reacher and Peacemaker 2 season 2 as honorable mentions, because I still think Paradise was number 1 this year. I loved Paradise.
Yeah,
It was
it's
my number
between
one, but
'Cause
I
you
like
haven't seen
Paradise.
Andor.
Paradise and Peacemaker season 2 are very 1A and 1B. They're very different shows, but those were my top 2.
Did you
For
watch
sure.
it, Sean, Peacemaker season 2?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
He doesn't like John Cena.
I haven't seen Peacemaker season 1.
So the
was
fact
gonna
you
say
had
I
it
Paradise.
haven't either, but I need to.
Peacemaker. Yeah, so for me, Peacemaker and Paradise were my number 1 shows.
Yeah.
I mean, Peacemaker's done. It's now over. But Paradise, man, season 2 is coming. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be so
I'm
good.
curious of where they're going to go, because Paradise season 1 was basically stuck in one place. I mean, our flashbacks were all over the place, but the actual action was all in that one place. Now he's going off.
He's out in the world.
And so he's out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it'll be interesting
looking
to
forward
see.
to that.
Yeah, I hope it's as good or better than the last season.
Because
first
that's the
season.
worst, when the second season's
Yeah, I
good
hope
old.
it's not.
I always like to use this as an example. Heroes.
Yeah.
And Heroes season 1 was amazing,
good.
and then it just went downhill from there. Season 3 was, and I don't know if they even did a season 4 because I
Yeah.
stopped watching.
Yeah, I did too. I stopped after the second season, I think. So,
And then my other honorable mention is Poker Face season 2, which was really good. I'm really
Yeah.
sad that they canceled it,
what did they?
because
Dang, I was gonna watch it.
well, watch it. It doesn't end like a cliffhanger or anything.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
It just
Click
sets it up for
cliffhanger.
what the next season could be, but it doesn't
But no.
end with.
No
Oh
go.
my God, is she dead? Okay, so that I think did we miss anything, Tasha?
Okay, I actually had one last thing I wanted to add in before we
Okay.
moved on. This
Okay.
is what I was trying to say. So apparently my dad knew about this, my sister, and I just found out this year. I've been watching and addicted to Smosh, which is a YouTube channel that I was didn't know about, but this year it's become my thing. I found out about it and I was like, oh, this is really good. I like it because it's short YouTube videos and you don't really have to pay attention to them sometimes. So,
I like
yeah,
Smosh.
it's a good background noise. Now, the
I
best
like
thing
Smosh.
to do.
I like Smosh. It's
Yeah.
one of the people in Smosh. If you ever watched the Goldbergs, he was one of the JJT crew. JTT, is that right? JTT.
JPT, I think.
No, I
Maybe.
think it was JTT.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah,
But yeah. It's one of
It's
my
a-
fascinations.
it's a generation thing, guys. It's what these kids are watching. It's basically 10-minute videos that they do, eat weird things and try to make each other laugh and read Reddit stories.
I mean, when you're on hard drugs, that attention span
Yeah.
gets short.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I actually enjoy the Reddit one because some of these stories they read, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I enjoy that one. I enjoy when you're on hard drugs, you watch cartoons. Come on.
Or read
Because of
comic
the
books.
fun colors. The fun colors. What's a good trip?
Well, thank you, Tasha. Okay, next up, we're going to be discussing what we're looking forward to in 2026. That sounded so formal. Okay, guys, what are we looking... Sorry, just seemed very...
What are we looking forward to?
Yeah. So, as we all know,
What are your thoughts and contemplations about
2025
next
is
year?
now
What's your
come to an
concerns?
end.
Comments?
And
How would you
so,
rate 2025?
what are we looking forward to in 2026, television and movie-wise, and comic books if you want?
My mental... Oh, I'm sorry.
TV and movies and comic books.
Finally
For my
removing our
life
guest
to get
star.
together. What?
I have a whole list, and I don't know if I
Oh?
want to go through this whole list.
I have
But-
a list.
There
Is
are
it-
some great movies coming out in 2025.
I thought your list was
Like-
just Smallville.
No,
Yeah,
that's movie. That's TV.
2026.
Yeah,
Rewatching Smallville.
rewatching Smallville.
Don't put
Like
that
the
in his
TED
head.
Talk.
No, I don't want
I
to
know.
watch it.
But
I
it
don't
does,
want it to be on.
now, looking at my list, it does seem like 2026 is going to be the year of Marvel. Because there's a
Yes, I have
lot,
a lot
of
of Marvel.
Marvel shows and
Mhm.
movies coming out that
I
I'm
just
looking
wrote
forward
Marvel.
to.
Can I start? Okay, Project Hail Mary. I'm excited for
Yeah,
that
I
one.
want to see that too.
Fallout Season 2, I'm excited to start it. I haven't started it yet. I'm waiting for more episodes to go out. I love Fallout. It's really good. I know we're all looking forward to Paradise Season 2.
Mhm.
I'm excited for High Potential to come back. The Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm excited for that one. Yeah, so you guys don't understand.
November.
What's
What?
November?
That doesn't come out till November 20th. That's
Yeah, I know,
Hungry.
which really sucks.
It's a prequel set 24 years before Katniss.
It's Haymitch's.
Yeah, it's what's his name? The old guy's story.
Haymitch.
Woody Harrelson.
So
It's
we know
not
he
him, though.
survives the Hunger Games, though.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
no shit.
Spoiler. We know who
Well,
wins.
Yeah.
No shit. Supergirl. I think we're
Yeah.
all looking forward to that. Except for Sean. And then, of course, just the Marvel projects coming out. That's really what I'm looking forward to. So, yeah. There's not that much books I'm looking. I haven't actually checked yet. I kind of forgot it was a new year, so.
Boys, do you have anything you want to add?
I agree with some of the Marvel stuff. Spider-Man Brand New Day, super excited for that. Because I've liked all the Spider-Man movies. I'm hoping Doomsday is good. I'm very psyched for it. I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be a lot of bloat with how many freaking
Yeah,
superheroes are
stupid.
going to be in it.
And-
But I'm
So,
so excited for it.
Sticking on that one, Sean and I were talking last night. What kind of like oh my gosh moments are they going to have in this movie if the first trailer spoils the fact that Captain America's back, that Steve Rogers,
I
that
haven't seen
Chris
the new
Evans
trailer.
is coming and will
They
return
did,
in.
they did like 3 little short. they
Yeah,
got
it's
leaked.
one.
They got leaked.
Yeah,
And
they didn't get
planted
leaked.
by Marvel.
Marvel move showed them. You had
Yeah.
Steve Rogers is back. Captain America will return and Doomsday. That's how
Yep.
all of them ended.
Thor.
And then Thor showed you that he's still with Love, and Love will be in it as well. And then we had the X-Men, and it said the X-Men will return in Avengers Doomsday. And so,
Nice.
the first one was like right off the bat, the hugest spoiler I could think of. So I can't imagine what the surprises in the movie are going to be if that's what was the trailer. I mean,
I don't know. I just don't know how they're going to have screen time for like 40 different superheroes.
well, I mean, they
But-
did it in Avengers
Endgame.
Endgame, and
Kinda, but because of the snap, most of them weren't in the movie. It was all the
well,
originals,
Endgame,
pretty much.
but if not
Endgame,
for the Avengers Infinity War, I mean, they
I
were
guess,
all
but even
basically in
Infinity
it.
War,
and- I mean, what they'll do is
Yeah, but-
they'll break it down to like 3, maybe 4 fractions that we're going to have them all together. So we'll have the
Yes.
Thunderbolts and the Avengers together, and we'll have Thor with a whole bunch of other people, and so that we're just cutting back and
are they
forth
both
to the
Avengers?
yeah. Well, that's right, because the Thunderbolts are the new Avengers.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, but I my fear is the same as you have, is that we're just going to have a bloated movie, and that eventually we're going to lead to the Secret Wars, which is also going to be most likely a bloated movie as well.
Yeah. But I am also.
What,
yeah,
Jared?
sorry, go ahead.
Hopefully, it's better than the
Sorry, Jared,
comic
go
book
ahead.
because that was terrible.
The Secret Wars?
Yeah, it was so bad.
It's so bad.
It was like a job trying to get through that thing.
And so that people don't know, Jared and I reread it. We were going to do a discussion on it on hardcover, and it is horrible. I mean, the
bad.
lines, the action. Oh, it's just so bad. It is
It's like,
such an
yeah.
80s,
And so,
80s
like-
comic book.
Yeah. It's so
So
like
you guys got so de-hyped for the Secret Wars movie?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
I mean, the lines, I mean, they call the females like chicks and sweetie, and
legs.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh
that
my
scene was like, oh my gosh. He's like, "What's up, legs?" They're like, oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Sorry, Sean, go ahead. What was the next one?
No, you're good. Another one that's, I mean, it's Disney owned, but Mandalorian Grogu. I'm excited for
Mandalorian
that.
Grogu, that's on my list as well.
Because that
Not on
ends,
mine.
that ends the show as the
Yep.
movie, which is kind of interesting.
Yep.
I'm excited for that. And then two non-Disney Marvel Universe. Dune Part 3, super excited for that. I like the first two Dunes a lot. And then because it's Christopher Nolan's, is Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey's on my list as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I know it's just going to be a very long movie, but the cast is amazing, and it's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean, the books, I've read the book, and it's long, and it is tedious, but it's so weird that it doesn't come out until, God, November of 2026, and we got a trailer for it already. I mean, it's not even, it's more of a teaser, but, you know, like, wow, they're really anticipating that this being it is going to
We're
be
trying
an
to hype it
epic.
up.
It's going to be an epic.
It costs a lot.
Yeah, it's going to
That's
be an
probably
epic.
why. They want to make sure they make their money back because it cost them a pretty penny. It's the most expensive by far Christopher Nolan movie.
Some other honorable mentions. Well, Masters of the Universe in the June is coming out. They're
Yeah.
remaking the He-Man. Hopefully, they'll do a better job than that first Masters of the Universe.
The Dolph
did, like,
Lundgren
Dolph
one, I love
Lundgren.
that one. Courtney Cox, so
Wait,
good.
Okay, first of all,
I love that one.
it was loosely based on the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
I mean, except for the fact that you had Skeletor and He-Man in it, I was like, other than that, you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Jumanji 3 is coming out.
They made a third one.
They made a third one.
Yeah. Cause it prints money.
Scream 7 is coming out as
Yeah,
well.
I saw that.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
And then, of course, Toy Story 5 from Disney.
No.
yeah, I'm
Pass.
good. Should have ended at 3.
Pass.
'Pass.
3 was the perfect ending. They should have ended there.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I think 3 was the perfect ending of Toy Story.
Yeah, I
I
liked
don't understand
3.
why they went on and why they're making a 5.
The fourth
Of
one
course,
was like,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
because Toy Story merchandise prints money.
Yeah.
That's why.
It does.
What about TV for you guys? Now, is anyone looking forward to the DC man? Oh, what is his name?
The Lanterns?
No, I'm looking for that's the Lanterns. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Mr. Marvel or Marvel, Captain Marvel? No, what is his? It's
Mr. Marvel. Marvel Man.
Marvel Man. Yeah, the DC in Marvel is
No.
coming out. But there's also Vision Quest coming out where we get to see the White Vision.
ooh, that sounds racist, but ooh.
Yeah, you see.
We're going to see the white
the
vision
White
this
Vision.
time.
the White Vision.
Supposed to what other color?
But some other ones that aren't part of the DC, but are like sci-fi that I'm looking forward to. Blade Runner 2099 with Michelle Yeoh. She's going to be the kind of the new Harrison Ford character for the new Blade Runner series. Scrubs is being rebooted, so is Malcolm in
Yes.
the Middle. It's like the
Yeah,
year of
Malcolm-
reboots.
They're on my list. Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Both of those.
In
Yeah,
Tasha's
nostalgia bait
favor.
for sure, but
Yep. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is being rebooted. Well, kind of continuing. It's not being rebooted
Okay.
because it's actual Sarah Michelle Gellar, but I think she's training a new Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
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 Okay, that sounds good.
Spider Noir with
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
Wait,
No
is
one
the
looking for
new
that. I'm looking forward to
when is
that.
when is the
Yeah.
animated Spider-Verse coming out?
That's 2027.
My
It
God.
keeps getting pushed, which
It's
is
gonna
weird because they like made
graduate
it. They
before it comes out.
well, that's funny because it is. How many years ago was the second one that left on a cliffhanger, and now they also want us to wait like 15 years for the next one? I'm like, holy cow!
I'm gonna be graduated and like in college.
Some of it's because of like, I don't know, like they had the Spider-Man, they prioritized the Spider-Man movie over the animated or whatever. They want to cannibalize it, but
They should prioritize the animated one. That one's better.
Yeah, it was so good. They are really good, but I don't know why they're waiting so long. Tomb Raider, the series. What's her name from Games of Thrones is playing Lara Croft.
So you're saying they're doing a Games of Thrones. I'm like, I think they've already done that. Games of Thrones, Thrones of Games.
Now, this one I am
Games
kind of
of-
looking forward to. It's Star Trek, Starfleet Academy.
Yeah,
The trailer I saw, it looked really good.
yeah. I want to check that out.
And that's basically everything on mine that I wanted to talk about. Lanterns I'm really looking forward to Lanterns. I saw the trailer of it and it looks really good.
You know what? I'm shocked. None of us had Wicked.
Wicked the movie?
Yeah, no.
Did anybody
Terrible.
see Wicked the movie?
Sean?
No.
I did.
Nope.
No,
Nope,
Sean
never
didn't go
mind.
see it.
Nope.
Remember, his
Not
wife
the
went and
second
saw it
one.
without him.
I haven't
Well, the
seen
first
either
one and
one.
second one I got of it. It was great.
I saw
Nice.
it
My
on
wife
Broadway.
went and
and
saw it with
ours,
the girlfriends.
I didn't care for the actual stage show, so.
It doesn't like line up with the Wizard of Oz at all. Also, if they thought she was melted, where did that trap door go from? Wouldn't they checked that they actually melted her? Stuff like that. And water melting? Excuse me? Yeah, it's just all of the parts. You're like, okay, yeah.
I've read the book,
movie-
Wicked. The book is really good.
Yeah. The movie I don't want to watch because they added stuff to it, and it's literally longer than the stage show, so why would I
Ugh.
want to watch it?
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where I'm at.
Couple additional shows that I have that I'm actually surprised that you guys didn't say, being comic book fans. Invincible season 4 that comes out next
Haven't
year.
seen it.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
read-
excited for that.
I
I read it.
Sean or Jared read the books, but I don't think. Have you ever watched
Yeah.
the shows?
watched the first episode or two.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Invincible. I'm also looking forward. Apparently, someone, and this is for 2025, and I forgot which. Hold on. There's a show we watch where it's like D&D. It's by Roleplay. It's on
The
Amazon
Mighty Nine.
Prime.
The Mighty
Yes.
Nine.
No, the Mighty
The Mighty
Nine
Nine.
is what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She recommended we
Vox
watch the Mighty
Machina?
Nine. Vox
Yeah, Vox
Machina.
Machina.
It's a spin-off
Vox
of Vox
Machina is-
Machina.
Vox Machina
Vox
is really
Machina
good.
is great, and we're getting another season of that next year.
Yeah.
And right now we have Mighty Nine. I'm watching it, but I didn't finish it yet. But Mighty Nine's also
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
Mighty Nine's already
But
been.
Vox Machina ends.
The Mighty Nine is already been a long running comic series, and now they're making the show.
Yeah, making the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vox Machina ends next season. The
Yeah.
last season is
The last
this year.
season.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
So
I should have
good.
added
Yeah.
that. I
Vox-
should have put that on my list. I forgot about Vox Machina. That was this year, wasn't it?
It's so good.
I don't remember.
No, it was last
No, it's
year.
2024.
I watched it this year though.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
watch it this year.
It was the end of 2024. In your
Yeah.
defense, yeah, it was the end of 2024. But yeah, like Vox Machina season 2, I'm really excited for that or season 4. Sorry, not 2. Season 4, and that should be great. It's the last one. And then The Boys final season is also
The
this
Boys
year.
final season. Can't believe it's gonna be the final
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, I started watching Gen V.
Gen V.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Yep,
Just
I
started
haven't finished
watching
that
that
either. So
yeah.
yeah,
The second season's not as good so far, but
it's not so far. No, it's not.
And that was the year 2025 in review. Stick with us for 2026, where we're going to do more episodes on the ending of shows, movies we watched, trivia, everything down the line. Every episode is going to be different. So you have to listen to every episode. But for the most case, we'll be discussing pop culture and how it's changing and what's new and what's great. Guys, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys have a wonderful 2026. And take it away, Tasha.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at What's My Lane Again, all one word, and our friends over at hardcover_hideout. We're also on YouTube. Go subscribe to our channel. It is What's My Lane Again, all one word. Don't forget to rate and comment on whatever platform you're listening on. See you next episode when we ask, What's My Lane Again?